Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the KBW Gymnasium, where this afternoon's matchup is the Dothan Snipers taking on the Columbus, Georgia Vipers. As you can see, Ezel Pierce for the Vipers, going to be tipping it off with Johnny Coleman for the Snipers. Other starters for Dothan, Jordan Neal, Trey Jackson. We also have Des Cole. For the Vipers, Cortez Cheney, Zatavian Hill, William Simmons, and Corteric Thomas. We're ready to go and we're underway here at the KBW Gymnasium. And Dothan has got the ball first. And they put it up and in. A good shot to give them a 2-0 lead to start this contest. Cheney now with the ball. He's on the wing. Swings it around in the corner. Back over to Cheney. Cheney, a little lob pass into Pierce. Goes out of bounds. And back to Dothan. Taking it across the timeline is Marlon Stabler. Over to Johnny Coleman. Coleman to Des Cole. Back to Coleman, driving the baseline. Coleman, shot is off. And rebounded by the Vipers. Thomas for three. No good. And Dothan comes up with a rebound. Trey Jackson trying to swing it over the baseline. Des Cole can't make the shot. Pierce comes down with a board. And here comes Cortez Cheney moving it across the floor. Back over to Cheney. Cheney for three. It's off the mark. And an offensive rebound for the Vipers. William Simmons. That's Hill. Trying to get it inside. Pierce. Pierce bullies his way inside, gets his own rebound, and Pierce puts it up and in. We got a 2-2 tie here early on in the first quarter. Marlon Stabler goes out of bounds. Actually, going to be a foul. So Stabler is going to go to the line for two. Shot is no good. Stabler makes 1-2. Cheney with it. Thought about the three was Hill. Baseline. On the sideline. Thomas. Back to Cheney. Cortez for three. Back of the iron. No good as Coleman trying to go for the rebound. Hits the floor hard and he's slow to get up. Hopefully he is okay. The trainers come out. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take a break as you are watching PBA basketball. And we are back after a short break. Play will resume. And Trey Jackson takes it across the timeline. Jackson's going to shoot a three and hits a three. And it's 6-2 Dothan. Hill, Euro step. Nice pass inside. Pierce with a bucket. Stabler. Coleman. Stolen. Hill. Could not come up with it. That's up and in. Good job staying with the play. Stabler over to Jackson. Looking for the screen. Back to Coleman. Swings it over to Stabler. Guarded by Cheney. Des Cole on the baseline. Cole fires a three and hits a three. How about Des Cole able to come up with the range to get that shot off? And here, of course, here comes Cortez Cheney. Passes inside to Pierce. Inside, making the shot. It's now 9-8. Coleman now with the ball. Coleman looking for a screen. Back out to Trey Jackson. Jackson's trying to find the room. Shoots a three, no good. Pierce with the board. Here comes the Vipers trying to take the lead. A little finger roll, gets the offensive rebound and puts it up and in, and the Vipers have a 1-point lead. Stabler thought about the three. Now Cole shoots a three, and he's got it open for a three-pointer, and Dothan now has a 12-10 lead. Inside to Pierce. Back over to Cheney. Swinging it around. Nice pass inside. Kicks it back out. Pierce takes it behind the arc. Pierce over to Hill. Hill splits the defenders. Cheney, shot off the mark. A good offensive rebound. Thomas. And into the hands of Dothan. Trey Jackson. Dothan with a 2-point lead. Stabler for three. Now make it 5. It is now 15-10. Dothan on top over the Columbus, Georgia Vipers. Hill now with it. Driving inside. Kicking it out to Cheney. Driving the baseline. Pierce. Over in the corner. Back to Cheney. Cheney lets a three fly and hits a three. And the Vipers are back in it. They trail by 2. Timeout on the floor. We're going to step aside and take one, too, as the Dothan Snipers lead the Vipers 15-13. Back after this, you're watching PBA basketball. Welcome back here to the KBW Gymnasium. 4:24 left to go here in the first quarter. Fresh out of a timeout, Dothan leading Columbus by 2. Dothan with the basketball. Cortez Cheney did shoot a 3 to cut it to 2. Dothan has had a lead as big as 5. And play resumes. Dothan, three-pointer, rattles out. Rebounded by the Vipers. Here comes Cheney. Cortez Cheney, nice pass inside. Hill, long pass. Shot, tipped. Dothan's got the ball. Almost got stolen. Still in play. And stolen by Cortez Cheney. He shoots a corner 3 and hits it. Wow. Or are they saying that's a 2? Well, regardless of the shot, count the bucket. Cortez Cheney's going to go to the line trying to give the Vipers the lead. And the Vipers now lead 16-15. Trey Jackson driving the lane, splits the defenders, and scores. Took his man one-on-one. In fact, he took 2 men one-on-one. And Dothan back on top by 1. Hill, top of the key. Over to Cheney. Cortez Cheney for 3. No good. Into the hands of the Snipers. Stabler looking for a screen. Good swarming defense there by Cortez Cheney. That shot is up and in. Dothan now has a 4-point lead. Hell with it. Thought about shooting. Back out. 3-pointer. It's no good. Now here comes Trey Jackson. Oh, what a pass. Inside to Thomas Broxton. Largest lead of the game for the Snipers. Here comes Cheney. Lob pass. Shot is off. Tipped out of bounds. With 2:13 remaining here in the first. Dothan will get the basketball back, and they lead by 6. Pass over to Coleman, to Jackson. Jackson for 3 is good, and he is on fire. 9-point lead for the Snipers. Trey Jackson with another 3. Here comes Cortez Cheney. Back out to Thomas. Swings it over to Hill. Hill trying to answer with a 3 of his own, and he does. (25-19) is your score. Dothan on top. Stabler dribbling on the wing, looking for a screen. He's got it stolen. Open lane, corner 3. Johnny Coleman rattles in and out. Offensive rebound by Stabler. Diving for the loose ball. Jackson gets it back. Jackson out to Des Cole for 3. No good. Tipped out. Back to Cole. Cole's going to try it again. Rattles in and out. Pierce comes down with a board. Good defensive sequence for the Vipers. Pierce over to Cheney on the wing. Back to Thomas, rather. Hill. Dribbles. Fires. 3. No good. Coleman with a board. That full court press. Stabler now with it. Des Cole's calling for the ball, but it goes out of bounds. It will be off of Dothan, and Columbus will get the ball back. Shot clock is turned off. We got 36 seconds remaining. Pierce with it. Over to Cortez Chaney. Chaney, fadeaway jumper is good. But let's see if Dothan holds for the final shot of the first quarter. Oh, almost got a turn, and they do get a turnover. Hill with it. You talk about momentum shifting. Chaney could get the final shot off here in the first. But Dothan, quick possession. Gotta hurry. Stabler, three, no good. And that is how the first quarter ends. The Dothan Snipers leading the Columbus, Georgia Vipers 25-21. We'll be back with the second quarter here. You're watching PBA basketball. And we are back. Start of the second quarter. The Snipers are going to get the basketball, trailing by 4. It'll be Cortez Chaney that will inbounds it to Marqueus Jones. We get ready to start the second quarter. Jones back over to Chaney. Swings over. Wide open is Pierce. No good. Coleman with a board. Stabler passes it over to Cole. Des Cole over to Johnny Coleman. Coleman for 3. No good. Rebounded by Pierce. Ezell Pierce taking it across the timeline over to Hill. Hill swings it over to Chaney. Cortez Chaney fires a 3 and hits a 3. And the Snipers now lead by 1. Another big 3-pointer for Cortez Chaney. Over to Jackson. Jackson being guarded by Pierce. Quickly doubled. Back over to Coleman. Swings over to Cole. Coleman now with it. Looking for a teammate. Fires a shot, and they get the offensive rebound. Good job there by Cole. Pull-up jumper, but he does get fouled. And Des Cole going to go to the line for 2. First shot is no good. Makes the second shot. 26-24. Thomas. Lost it. Stabler now with it. Tipped. Stolen. Thomas with it. Back over to Jones. Jones for 3. Good. And the Vipers take the lead. 27-26. They found themselves down by 9. now have a 1-point lead. Jones back to Cheney, along two. Good. He has got great range. Doesn't matter if it's a 3 or if it's a long 2. 3-point lead for the Vipers. Almost got it stolen. Back over to Stabler. Kicks in the corner to Cole. Cole for 3. It rattles around the rim, and Hill comes up with a rebound. Hill over to Jones. Jones, Thomas, Hill. Jones for 3. And that's his second 3 of the game. Jones coming up big for the Vipers, who now lead 32-26. Stabler over to Cole. Cole dribbles on the wing. Coleman calling for it. Goes out of bounds. We'll try it again. Cole will inbounds it to Jackson. Here comes Trey Jackson. Jackson's going to let a 3 fly. No good. Rebounded to Johnny Coleman. Coleman able to get it over to Stabler for 3. No good. And Cheney comes down with a rebound. And Cheney wants to go coast to coast. Cheney, what nice pass into Pierce. But it is stolen by Stabler. And here comes Dothan on a fast break. Cole, open lane. Good defense there by the Vipers. No foul called. They're letting them play on. It is Vipers basketball. What a sequence. We do have a whistle, 6:27 remaining here in the second quarter. And there we go. Hill's going to take it now. And we got a whistle. It'll be a turnover on the Vipers. Stabler looking for a screen. Swings it out to Cole for 3. Des Cole gets his own rebound, drives the lane, kicks it out in the corner to Jackson. Jackson puts it off the glass. How about the Vipers trying to answer with a 3 of their own? Pierce with the offensive rebound, and he puts it up. So good job there by the Vipers to answer with a shot of their own. Trey Jackson now takes it across the timeline. Being patient. Stabler for 3. And nothing but the bottom of the net. It's a 3-point lead for the Vipers. The Vipers trying to answer with a 3 of their own. No good. Rebounded by Stabler. Dothan can tie it with a 3. Nice crossover by Stabler. Kicks it inside to Jackson. Jackson on the left wing. 5 minutes to go here until the half. Jackson driving around his man, and he slices and dices the defense and scores. It's a 1-point lead. And count the bucket and the foul. Trey Jackson going to go to the line for the N1 to try to tie it here at the KBW Gymnasium. Jackson misses the shot. Cheney with a rebound. Cortez, 3-pointer. Yes! Another 3-pointer for Cortez Cheney. 37-33. How about that move off the glass by Thomas Broxton? No fears, just slicing the defense all the way to the rack. And that pass goes out of bounds. Dothan will get the basketball. Timeout with 4:28 remaining until the half. We'll be back. You're watching PBA basketball. And we are back. Columbus leading 37-35. Dothan with the basketball. Over to Stabler. Kicks it out to Cole. Cole for three. Rattles in and out. Tipped into the hands of the Vipers. Here comes James. Nice pass. Trying to get a shot off. Just could not. And that is stolen by the Snipers. Almost changed possessions there a couple of times. And here we go. Jackson with the basketball. Passes it. Stabler. Baseline. Stabler up. Tipped. Coleman with the offensive rebound back over to Des Cole. Des Cole for three. No good. Pierce with another rebound. Pierce trying to cross over Jackson. Trying to find that open lane. Back out to Jones. We'll get another foul. It will be Vipers basketball leading by 2 here in the second quarter. Hill now with it. Hill, long two, pull up, jumper. Oh, just rattled out. But Cheney gets the offensive rebound and hits it. Right place, right time. Cheney able to get the offensive board. Cole trying to cross over his man and draws the foul. That foul was on William Simmons, and Des Cole is going to go to the line for 2. We're live here at the KBW Gymnasium in Columbus, Georgia. These two long rivals in the PBA, the defending PBA champion Dothan Snipers, and the two-time champions from 2024 and 2023, the Columbus, Georgia Vipers. It is 39-36. Now 37 as he makes both of them. Pierce now with it. Pierce driving the lane and gets fouled. And Pierce will go to the line. Makes the first. Misses the second, but how about the tip in and the offensive rebound by William Simmons? And it's a 5-point lead for the Vipers. Coleman. Jackson now with it. Jackson trying to get around his man. Fadeaway, jumper, three, no good. Offensive rebound by Cole. Back out, Stabler. Stabler shot. Rattles in and out. And rebounded by Hill. Here comes the Vipers. Euro step. Hill off the glass and in. 44-37. 2 minutes to go here until the half. Oh, what a pass. Just couldn't hang on to it. Tipped and into the hands of the Vipers. Oh, what a pass to Cheney. Cortez Cheney for three. No good. And rebounded. Simmons. Pierce. Back to Cheney for three. Good. 10-point lead for the Vipers. Stabler trying to split the defenders. Cole, Euro step. Cole puts up a floater and scores. And now we got a timeout or a delayed whistle. Columbus now leads by 8. Cheney will inbounds it. Pierce back over to Hill. Dishes it inside. Thomas. Rebounded. Dothan and stolen. Stolen by Pierce. Ezel Pierce over to Hill. Got it poked away. Less than a minute to go. Thomas driving. Shot. Coleman. And we got another whistle. And that's going to be a foul. Non-shooting foul. Inside to Jackson. Jackson for three. Yes! Trey Jackson. And count the bucket. That's going to be a 4-point play for Trey Jackson. Dothan trying to make their comeback here in the first half. Jackson makes the free throw and gets the 4-point play. Let's see if Columbus holds for the final shot of the half. Here we go. And Cheney. That was a quick shot. Dothan will have another chance at the possession. Jackson. 10 seconds. Got to get it off. Stolen by Hill. Now the Vipers have a chance to get the final shot. Hill shot no good. And up and in is Thomas. Back to a 10-point lead. And that shot goes out of bounds. And that will do it for the half. The Columbus, Georgia Vipers lead by 10. And welcome back. We got the start of the third quarter for you. It's a 10-point lead. We're switching sides. of the court. Hill back out to Pierce. Pierce. Shot is off. And the Snipers with the ball. Ooh, almost stolen. And the shot is good by Dothan. Hill now with it. Hill calling for the ball, and coming up with it is Thomas. Makes the shot, and it's now back to a 10-point lead for Columbus. Stabler into Johnny Coleman. Coleman makes a shot. And they're trading baskets here in the third quarter. Hill inside. Simmons back to Hill. Ooh, shot off. Rebounded. Dothan. To Johnny Coleman. Coleman swings it over to Jackson. Pump fakes. Jackson almost got it stolen. Good defense by Cortez Chaney. It'll be Vipers basketball. Chaney with it, top of the key. Swings it over to Hill. Hill back to Chaney. Hill driving the lane, puts a floater up and scores. Nice little floater by Zytavian Hill. It's a 12-point lead for Columbus. Ooh, almost lost it. Back out to Coleman. Coleman swings it over. Nice pass inside to Stabler. Good assist on that play. Hill, no foul called, but it's going to be rebounded by Johnny Coleman. A tenacious defense by Cortez Chaney trying to force the turnover, and he does. How about Cortez Chaney? Nice pass inside, just couldn't finish. Hill trying to put up the shot. Back out to Simmons for three. No good. And rebounded by Hill, and he puts it up and in. Coleman. Stabler for three. Off the mark. Chaney gets around one man. Splits the defenders. Thought about shooting it. Now over to Thomas. Back out. Pierce. Thought about shooting it. Simmons comes up short. Offensive rebound. And that is up and in. Vipers on top. 61-47 here in the third quarter. Almost stolen. Johnny Coleman. Coleman fadeaway jumper off the mark. And here comes the Vipers. Pierce, what a pass to Simmons. Simmons to Hill. Great passing, and the Vipers are on a run. Timeout, Dothan. We'll step aside and take 1-2 as you're watching PBA basketball. And welcome back to the KBW Gymnasium. Columbus has been on a little bit of a run here. 63-47. Dothan with the basketball. Coleman, step up, three, no good. Rebounded by Cole. Back out to Jackson. Jackson for three, no good. Stabler puts up a floater off the glass, gets his own rebound. Coleman ended up losing it, and a steal by Cortez Chaney. Here comes Hill. Hill driving the lane, puts it up and in. 18-point lead for the Vipers. That 3-point shot is short. A lob pass. Oh, what a pass to Cheney. Cheney keeps with it. And fadeaway jumper is good. He has got a nice touch on his shot. It's a 20-point lead for Columbus. Coleman. Back out. Cole. Driving. Stolen. Thomas with it. Oh, what a pass. Hill. Pull up. Jumper. Good. Columbus on a little bit of a run here. Is now a 22-point lead for the Vipers. Jackson. Long three. No good. Offensive rebound. Des Cole makes a 3-shot. No good. Trying to hustle to try to get the offensive rebound, and Thomas ends up picking it up. Now here comes Pierce. Pierce, a little lob pass intended for Simmons, goes out of play. Snipers basketball. But first, we got a timeout. We'll step aside and take one, too. Columbus leads Dothan 69-47. You're watching PBA basketball. And we are back here at the KBW Gymnasium. 4:33 left to go here in the third. Dothan with the basketball, trailing 69-47. Johnny Coleman over to Trey Jackson. Jackson being guarded by Cortez Cheney. Jackson looking for the screen, trying to get around Cheney, trying to get a crossover move. Nice pass into Cole, or Broxton rather. Back to Johnny Coleman, and a jumper is good. A fadeaway jumper at that. Here comes Hill. Passes it into Pierce. Pierce back over to Jones. Jones drives and scores. 71-49, Columbus on top. Stabler. Kick ball. Out of bounds. Who's it on? Who's it off of? It will be Snipers basketball. Jackson for three. No good. Rebounded by Cole. Cole for three. His shot is off the mark. Good hustle getting the offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds on that play, and it's stolen by Cortez Cheney. Cheney got it poked away, stays with it, but Dothan ends up coming up with the possession. Changed possessions a couple of times on that sequence. But we got ourselves another timeout. Columbus leading Dothan 71-49. Back after this as you're watching PBA basketball. And we are back here at the KBW Gymnasium. These longtime rivals going at it, Dothan and Columbus. Dothan with the basketball. Back out to Cole. Cole driving. Cole puts up a floater and scores. 20-point lead for Columbus. Here comes Hill. Trying to get that screen. Guarded by Coleman. Hill steps up. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Dothan. Jackson. Driving. Kicks it out. Long two by Coleman, no good. Chaney pulls down the board. Here comes Cortez Chaney trying to go coast to coast, and he almost got it in. But that will be a foul. And Cortez Chaney will go to the line for two. Or no, that is not a shooting foul. It will be inbounced underneath the basket. And Hill makes it an easy play off the inbounds. 73-51. Driving the lane, and we got another foul. With 2:09 remaining in the third quarter. Dothan will inbounds. Coleman. Nice pass on the baseline. Puts up a floater. No good. And rebounded by Hill. Hill inside to Jones. Jones puts up a shot. (75-51) is your score. Coleman a long three. No good. Rebounded by Cole. Broxton, three-pointer, off the mark. Long pass into Cortez Chaney. And an easy bucket. 77-51. With a minute 20 remaining here in the third quarter. And it's stolen again. Cortez. Oh, almost dunked by Pierce. Nice pass in to Stabler for two. Jones. Driving, splits the defenders, and scores. And he gets fouled in the process. Marquez Jones will attempt the three-point play. And he makes it. 80-53 is your score. Stabler. Inside to Coleman. Coleman scores. Now the Vipers. There's a long three. Front of the iron, no good. And rebounded by Broxton. Back out to Stabler for three, no good. Broxton gets the rebound, puts up a floater, cannot finish. Cole now with it. Taking his time. Back out to Jackson. Jackson. Back out. Jackson for three. And rebounded by Chaney. Chaney lost it again. Jackson puts up a shot. No good. Cole. No good. That's how the third quarter ends. Columbus leading by 15. We got one more quarter to go. We'll be back. You're watching PBA basketball. And we are back here at the KBW Gymnasium, start of the fourth quarter. Vipers are going to get the basketball. Correction, Dothan's going to get the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And here we go. Stabler over to Broxton. Broxton was triple teamed. We do have an early foul here in the fourth quarter. Jackson swings it over to Cole. Cole being guarded by Hill. Nice move. Floater. Cole. Count the bucket. And Des Cole will go to the line for the N1. Somehow, some way, Dothan needs to find a way to get back into this game. Shot is off. Rebounded by the Vipers. Zatavian Hill drives the lane, Euro step, off the glass and in. Every time Dothan gets a big bucket, the Vipers seem to respond. Back out to Stabler. Swings over to Cole. Cole trying to drive around his man. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson, top of the key, driving the lane and scores. 82-59. Zatavian Hill for three. Back in the iron, no good. Rebounded by Stabler. Oh, partially tipped. Over to Stabler. That shot is off. And that shot goes out of bounds. Sniper's ball. Broxton. Falling fadeaway jumper, no good. Into the hands of Cheney. Cheney, a long pass. Here's Thomas. Thomas off the glass and in. Great assist by Cortez Cheney. And it's 84-59. Cole. Over to Jackson on the wing. Jackson spreading it out. Gives it over to Coleman. Coleman's got range from there, but Jackson swings it out to Stabler. Stabler driving. Almost stolen, and it is stolen. Here comes a fast break. Hill to Jones, and that is good. Transition bucket for the Vipers. And they are out in front by 27 points. That shot is off, and the Vipers come up with a rebound. Nice pass inside to Cortez Cheney. Almost got that one stolen again. Stabler. And almost a bucket, but Stabler will go to the line for two. Shot is no good. Misses them both. Thomas over to Hill. Hill driving the lane. Hill, nice pass to Jones. Jones off the glass and in. 90-59. Columbus on top. Stabler for three. Hits it. Cheney trying to answer. He puts up a shot, count the bucket. And Cheney will go to the line for the N1. Again, every time Dothan makes a big shot, Columbus finds an answer. And Cheney makes the N1. And a good hustle, but into the hands of Coleman. With 6:43 remaining here in the fourth. It's 93-62, Columbus. And you got to be careful with those passes. That almost got stolen there. Inside and scores. Look at the fast break here. Simmons misses the shot. Broxton over to Stabler, trying to control it. I don't know what that pass is going to. It looks like it'll be a backcourt violation. And it'll go back to Columbus. Cheney will inbounds. We'll try it again. This time Cheney will go to the other side of the back. Oh, what an inbounds pass to Hill. Well, it worked. He went to the opposite side of the basket, and the inbounds play worked to perfection. 95-64. Jackson. Jackson for three. No good. Here comes Thomas. Over to Hill. Zatavian Hill driving the lane. We got a foul. Cheney's going to inbounds it. Hill driving. Step back. Three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Cole. Over to Stabler for three. No good. Hill with a rebound. Passes it to Cheney. Back out to Jones. Jones for three. Ooh. Like he might have got that partially blocked. Little lob pass inside to Thomas, and that is a shot that's good. 97-64. Again, we got a timeout. 5:07 remaining here in the game. It's 95-64. Vipers on top. We'll be back after this. You're watching PBA basketball. And welcome back here to the KBW Gymnasium here in Columbus, Georgia. 95-64, the Vipers leading the Snipers. These two long PBA rivals going at it once again. Stabler now with the ball. Over to Coleman. Johnny Coleman for three, no good. Rebounded by Cortez Chaney. And then Chaney steps up and shoots a three, and it rattles in, and his shot has just been falling all night. 98-64. Broxton trying to get around Chaney. Broxton back out. Shot is off. No good. Hill over to Pierce. Pierce to Hill with a jam. Jackson for three. Yes. Well, his shot's starting to fall. Hill driving the lane. Spin move. Puts up a shot off the glass and in. 102-67. Jackson with it. Stolen by Chaney. Chaney for three. His shot is no good. Stabler puts up a floater, misses, comes up short. Long pass over to Pierce. Off the glass, no good. Loose ball. Who's got it? Jones trying to get it. It goes out of bounds. But it will stay Sniper's ball. Coleman to Cole. Cole, step back three. Rattles in and out. Rebound. Hill gets fouled on the play. Shot is off. And he makes one of two. Driving and scoring. Des Cole. 103-69. Here comes Chaney. Chaney scores. Again, Columbus finding an answer in Cortez Chaney. That shot by Broxton is up and in. Nice pass inside. Pierce able to clean up the mess and getting it off the glass for the offensive rebound. Stabler trying to do a crossover over Chaney. Back out to Jackson. Jackson for three. His shot is off. Jones with a rebound. Pierce for three. No good. That pass into Stabler. Back out Des Cole for three and good. (107-72). Hill passes inside to Thomas. Thomas jumper. Chaney trying to go for the rebound. Hill gets the rebound and puts it off the glass and in. Three-pointer. And that is good. 109.75. Got about a minute to go in this game. Pierce, shot is up and in. And that's stolen by the Vipers. Hill with it. Hill for 3. And that's good. What a shot. What a game. It's 114.75. Trey Jackson over to Johnny Coleman, and he scores. Long pass. Stolen. Broxton with the steal. Jackson, 3-point attempt off the mark. And it goes out of bounds. Thomas, long 3 is short. Jones for 3. Off the rebound. Little lob pass, alley-oop to Johnny Coleman. 117.79. Jones. Got it stolen. Stabler with it. Stabler for 3. Gets his own rebound. Back over to Jackson for 3. Yes! 117-82. Time is winding down in this one. Jones for 3, no good. And that will do it. Your final score, the Vipers win this one 117-82. Thank you for watching another broadcast of PBA basketball. We'll see you next time.